My next guest is a psychic embodiment catalyst who help coaches and mentors to reach consistent five-figure cash months by mastering their $1 million message, creating scroll-stopping content, and fully embodying their personal brand. Please welcome Pixie Grace. Welcome to the Powerful Female Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Anna Patricia Bourgeois, certified business coach. I'm here to help you up-level, generate consistent wealth, increase your confidence, attract dream clients, and master your mindset so that you can fully own your power and achieve next-level results in your online business and beyond. Every week, a powerful conversation will take place with amazing guests, or I'll share from my experience to help inspire you to start and scale the business of your dreams while being powerfully you. The time has come to stop playing small, stop hiding, and stop waiting. Now is the perfect time for you to passionately pursue your heart's desire as the powerful leader you were born to be. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Powerful Female Leaders. I'm here today with Pixie. Hi, Pixie.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing to being on the podcast. I'm so excited.
I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to this.
Awesome. So the first thing I want to say is, oh my gosh, I just love how bold you are as a person. Like the first time I saw your profile on Facebook, I think it was, like I saw all the colors, all the fonts, like all the stuff. And I'm like, yes, this girl really screams, I am confident in what I do. And it's just amazing to see.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, I really intentionally chose my branding to represent that bold, colorful, ambitious energy. And I'm really glad to hear that it comes through.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm wondering because I saw some of your posts and I saw that, you're not afraid to call out certain situation or certain people. You just put it all out there for others to see and know, and you just start these conversations that are so powerful. So where do you feel like this is coming from?
It comes from a lot of my personal experiences in the coaching industry. I've been in this industry for 5 years, and I have dealt with all kinds of narcissistic coaches, people who are gaslighting their clients, people who are not being very in integrity with what they do. And I've also seen that happen for so many of my own clients who've come to me and said, Pixie, I worked with this coach and they did this like atrocious thing. And then I have, of course, friends and people like you who have come up to me and have told me, I've had this experience. I've been ripped off by a coach, or I've been mistreated, or I was told and taught this when really that was just complete gaslighting and unacceptable behavior. So for me, I'm so passionate about making sure that if somebody's out there and they're feeling that way, they know they're not alone. They know that it's not okay. And they know that there's other coaches out there who have dealt with it, who are fighting for the coaching industry to be a place of integrity and help and love and light. And of course, just actual tangible results that really take people to that level that they want to get to.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. Honestly, like I can relate to this so much because I've also heard lots of stories, and I feel like when we share them online for everyone to see, it just really connects everyone. I mean, everyone's like, "Yes, I've been through this, I've been through that." And just sharing it, it just like feels more lighter.
It does. And I mean, I get so many comments. I get so many people that are just like, oh my gosh, yes, me too, me too. And that's why I continue to do it.
Yeah. So what would you say to someone who's had, a bad experience with a coach or just really lose all hope in coaches or in the industry? What would you tell them?
I would say that, first of all, it's no wonder that you've lost hope and that you are feeling the way that you're feeling. You're completely valid in your feelings. And I'm not going to be here and telling you, like, don't feel like that. Like, absolutely, you are completely justified in feeling this way. Not all coaches are like that. Not all people are like that. And there are some amazing, incredible people that are here to truly help, to truly lift others up. And that is where I myself have pulled myself from that space of like, fuck the industry, and gotten back to like, okay, you know what? There are some really great people out there. So if you're in that space and you're feeling that way, it's totally okay. And it's
Yeah.
justified. And don't listen to anyone that says that you shouldn't feel that way or that you're not entitled to your feelings. And when you're ready to get back out there because your dreams are so big and
Mm.
the goals and ambitions that you have are so pure, know that there are people out there who have gone through what you've gone through, who are fighting to not be anything like those people who put you through that, and who really are here to help you to accomplish whatever dreams and goals and aspirations that you have.
So I know you said that like you are a psychic embodiment catalyst. Can you tell us more what that means?
So I am psychic as fuck. I'm somebody that really is able to tap into your energy. I'm able to tap into who you are. And that's why when my clients work with me, they get such rapid results, is because I'm able to really identify themselves, the core of who they are, who they want to be, where they want to go. And the embodiment catalyst is me really helping my clients to become that full embodiment of the purest version of themselves in a way that combines strategy and energy work to really get to that next level. So that's what it means to me, is really just being that person that's able to see somebody for who they are, and then able to quantify that, break it down into the steps and strategies, and actually turn that into tangible results that work for them every single time.
Wow, this is powerful. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine like all your clients getting so many great results working with you. This is amazing. So, what would you say is so what does it mean to embody your soul's purpose? Like what does it mean for you? Like the word embodiment. How do we do this?
So, what it means and how you do it, what it means, first of all, is really just stripping away the things that aren't you, stripping away the ideas, the beliefs, the bullshit. Maybe it was you a while ago and it's not you anymore. So, really getting rid of that and getting to the core of yourself, the version of you that you want to be seen as today. And then what I really do is help you to identify what that means in a very tangible way. I help people to master their message online. It's the biggest way to really fully express that embodiment, is with what you're talking about, how you're talking about it, who you're talking to, and the type of content that you're consistently producing to speak not only your message, but to speak it to the right person that is ready for that and that really wants to see you in that full embodiment of yourself, so that something within themselves ignites and really is able to grow from there.
Growing up, did you imagine you'd be here today doing what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely not. So, growing up, I had a very rough childhood. I really thought for the longest time that my life was going to be pretty mediocre. And I actually thought that I'd have to wait until I was in my 60s to travel or to do any of the things I really desired to do. I never thought I would be where I'm at today. I never thought I would be this happy or this fulfilled. I didn't think it was possible for me. So, absolutely, positively not. I had no idea that this was something that was even in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. So what would you say to people who are like really stressed out about figuring out their path or what they're going to do with their lives?
I get this question all the time. And what I say to those people is really, first of all, do what makes you happy right now. And if it doesn't make you happy, do what makes you a little bit less sad, a little bit less frustrated. Like, you don't have to go from the degree of feeling lost and confused and stuck to being happy. And for not everyone, it's not
Mhm.
always tangible. It's not always just something that they can do. But if you're in that space where you're like, okay, well, I don't really know what I like, and I can't imagine being quote unquote happy right now, do what makes you feel just a little bit less sad, a little bit less stuck, a little bit less frustrated. And the more that you
Mm.
embody that and you put
Mhm.
that back into your life, the closer you're going to get to that place where you are actually achieving happiness. And once you start achieving happiness, everything else starts flowing. But it's okay, as somebody who's been there, I can tell you 100%, it's okay if going from stuck, frustrated, and pissed off to happy seems like it's crossing the Atlantic. It's totally okay. Just be like, all right, well, I'm just going to like watch this TV show that makes me feel just a little bit better, and watch more of that TV show. Don't beat yourself up so much when you're like, I don't feel good and this is the only thing that makes me feel even slightly better. Just do those things over and over and over again. And eventually you'll look back and think, oh my gosh, I've come so far.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like I'm guilty of this too, like putting so much pressure on myself to do the things and always being in that masculine vibe. It's not serving us. We have to do things that makes us happy too. So I totally get that. So what would you say, like what is your greatest accomplishment so far in your business or your life?
My business is my greatest accomplishment in my life.
Yeah.
And for so many reasons. I think the financial freedom that comes with business is fantastic. But more than that, what I really love about my business and what I really love about the life that I've created is that through business, I've had to do a lot of personal development. I've had to do a lot of
Hmm.
growth. Whenever you're in business, I think that nobody tells you how much you're going to grow as an individual, how many things you're going to look at and you're going to reflect on. Because if you're teaching other people, you're going to want to be at your best. You're going to learn. You're going to,
Hmm.
strive to do better. And so my greatest accomplishment in my life has been my business for the financial freedom and for the emotional, personal development that has come with having a business.
What would you say is your biggest piece of advice for any aspiring entrepreneurs out there?
My biggest piece of advice for any aspiring entrepreneurs out there is patience. Be patient. Play the long game. It's okay. You do not have to be where those other mentors, coaches, entrepreneurs are. You don't have to look at their success and have the comparisonitis. Just allow yourself to continue showing up, continue playing the game, continue having patience. That is the biggest thing that I feel like a lot of people don't have is they don't have the patience.
Mhm.
And if you don't have the patience, you're going to get defeated. You're going to feel like you're not doing enough. You're going to feel like it's not happening soon enough. And if you have the patience and you focus on
Mm.
really doing what you want to do, really saying what you want to say, really being who you want to be, you're going to win. Like that is winning. And the more that you do that, the more you will win.
Yes, I love this. I love this. So, would you say that patience is the number one key to your success today?
Patience and perseverance are the two keys to my success. It's really just persevering through
Yeah.
all the stuff, all the different downfalls I've had in business, all the mentors I had that didn't work out, and the coaches I've hired, and continuing to persevere through that and to have patience, knowing that this is what I want forever. I don't ever want to give up my business. I don't ever want to do anything else. And so it's continuing to have that patience to be like, okay, well, it's fine if this didn't turn out the way I wanted to turn out because I'm going to keep going.
I ask this to every guest that comes on the podcast, and it's my favorite question. So, what does being a powerful leader mean to you?
Being a powerful leader means really being aware of yourself and aware of others. It means actually taking the time, no matter what stage of business that you're in, to really be an understanding person. You want to understand where your clients are coming from. You want to understand where other people who are perceiving you and are part of your audience are coming from. You want to understand yourself first and foremost. And that makes somebody a powerful leader because when you're being an understanding person, when you're putting yourself in these different shoes of the people who are looking at you and you're also doing the self-reflection, you're able to really be in that place of constantly knowing this is a position of growth. This is an opportunity every single day to do better. And powerful leaders are people who don't ever think they've arrived. They don't ever think that they're done growing. They
Mm.
consistently think that there's something else that they can improve on and in the most pure way, not in a workaholic kind of way, but in a way of just like, I'm always growing, I'm always learning, I'm always changing, I'm always adapting, and I'm always here for the people that I serve. And I'm always here to serve myself as this vessel for this soul that wants to be fully embodied as the brightest, most beautiful, most powerful, most potentially amazing version of me. And for everybody else, that's what I'm really here to help them do
Mm.
as a powerful leader is I'm here to help them on their journey of doing the same for themselves.
Do you have any last piece of wisdom that you'd like to share with our audience?
My last piece of wisdom I would really like to share is really just to find inspiration, to get inspired, to make that as important as creating content, as important as showing up on social media, as important as doing client calls or selling your products, offers, services, whatever it is that you do. Find inspiration. Take those moments every single day, whether it's listening to an amazing podcast like this, whether it's going on YouTube, whether it's listening to music, whatever it is, find inspiration and make that a critical piece to how you are showing up for your life every single day. And that is one of the biggest success tips, not only for your business, but for yourself, that you can really utilize, that'll take you to that next level and will really get you to a place where you are seeing transformations unfold before your eyes.
So where can people go to connect with you further in the online space?
So the best place to go to connect with me further is on Facebook. So if you want to go and add me on Facebook, ask me to be your friend, I am always showing up on there. I have all of my stuff on my Facebook personal profile. It's where I teach my clients to really utilize their own personal profiles to make a huge impact and create the success that they want to see. So if you are listening to this and you're like, this girl sounds cool and I want to see all her stuff and all the bright colors and all the amazingness, come hang out, add me. And then of course, I would love for you guys to message me and tell me that you heard me on this podcast, because I am always thrilled to know that somebody was listening and that somebody was inspired. So thank you guys so much for those of you who are going to add me. I appreciate it already.
Yes, go follow Pixie. She's amazing. You want to be in her world. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing all your amazingness.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Powerful Female Leaders podcast. If you love this episode, make sure to spread the message, leave a review, and subscribe. I would forever be grateful for you. I also want to hear from you, and I want to know your feedback and your questions for future episodes. So don't be shy, say hi, and send me a message at Powerful Female Leaders Podcast on Instagram. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode.